We get what we can now, we take the rest later.
No label the label.
No label. No label to label. What up, boy? What it do?
You ain't here, you ain't nowhere.
I got my murdering gloves on. Watch out, we're coming at you hot and fresh for season 3, baby.
Whoa, what's up, mob? It's the biggest mob, Key the Kid, and welcome back to my channel. No label, the label. If you like power like I love power, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and turn your post notification bell so you won't miss any other videos I have on Power. Power Book 4 is the final season. One Last Shot is out now on the Stars Network app, and if you've been missing it, shame on you, shame on you, shame on you. But don't you worry, my friends, you fret not, boyo. No Label the Label got you covered with the most exclusive content in the game. So make sure you subscribe to No Label the Label. Then go to the description, access the YouTube playlist for season 3. It's a YouTube playlist with everything exclusively thus far I have from Stars on for season 3. Episode 1, Do or Die, was amazing in my opinion, and this is my recap. I know you guys been drooling for me to drop one of these recap videos, just like Merkovich was drooling when he was dying after he OD'd off what appears to be fentanyl from the Marquez cartel, which was in a sticky note, a stupid move. Now, speaking of stupid move, Vic made the stupid move by ratting and thinking he can get away with it. Bones texts Tommy and let him know that Vic took a call and had the haul. He was ready to go. So Tommy had other plans to go see Maria, so he sent Diamond to go get Vic before the police got to them. They ended up getting Vic, and Vic was upset that he was being kept in the dark until Tommy came and let him know that we had a snitch in our organization, and he gave the address to everyone he couldn't trust, which included Shanti the showstopper. That's what Tommy told Vic to make sure he doesn't get suspicious. He gave him his normal cut and told him to go collect the money. Instead, he went to his Aunt Beth and gave her everything she would need to take down CBI. If something was to ever happen to him, he was going to move on. He was headed out of town, but Tommy came to gun him down, which Vic thought. But oh no, Tommy let him know that I know you're a snitch, and now that I know that, I own you, and you're going to be my inside man in the FBI. Now, speaking of inside man, Miguel was inside when Tommy pulled up on him looking for Maria. And after a few exchange of words, Miguel let Tommy know that Maria was safe. He let her go, and you need to leave as well. Maria leveraged her way of getting out of Miguel's control by letting him know that I will tell Che that you're the one that killed his brother to become the leader of the insane princess. That sibling rivalry, to me, it was childish, but it works. I get it. Honestly, that was my only problem with the episode, but I honestly get it. Tommy ends up calling Maria and lets her know that I'm glad that you're okay and I want to see you. And she said, you can't see me until you promise me that you won't hurt my brother. Tommy ends up going to see her and promising her that, giving her that promise that he won't hurt or harm Miguel in any way. I forgot to mention on the phone, she said that everything was going to be okay and Miguel is going to let them be together. She didn't mention anything about the Che situation. Now, speaking of Che, Tommy lets Miguel know that Che will understand capitalism when he is the one taking over everything in Chicago. He is coming for the top spot. It is nothing personal. Let the best man win. Now, speaking of best man, Jannar was going to need one, talking about putting a ring on it after him and Shanti was getting it on when they thought Tommy was gone. Yeah, they thought Tommy was taken off the chessboard after they sent the photos to Miguel. They knew something was off and something didn't feel right because Diamond wasn't calling. Those were Jannar's words. They soon come to find out that this New York cat has 9 lives and cannot die. Now, speaking of die, King Kilo wants D-Mac dead ASAP. He has a week, and he is Jannar. He has a week to put D-Mac to sleep, or King Kilo and the RDs are coming for CBI. After that conversation, went to Shanti and she told him that, look, if he could wait a week, he could wait 1 or 2. We're going to keep D-Mac alive as long as possible. We're going to use his grief to our advantage. We're going to keep D-Mac, we're going to feed him, and we're going to serve him up, making it look like it was all Tommy and Diamond's fault. And she asked him, was he still ready to take out his brother Diamond? Now, speaking of Diamond, Jannar goes to Diamond and let him know the same thing about King Kilo wanting D-Mac dead. And Diamond was like, man, go ahead on and do it, but don't let it trace back to you. This is going to mess up everything we all got going on with this correlation. If it does, a dead D-Mac is bad for business. But him being alive is even worse too. So if you get it done, make sure it can't trace back to us and Tommy can't find out. So Jannar also threw in this Easter egg to Diamond, letting him know that Tommy been doing things behind your back, been sleeping with Maria. So that's when Diamond figured it out. That's why Tommy was pushing back with the Albanians, because he didn't want to get into it with Miguel, because Miguel already secured them. So Diamond went and confronted him about him and Maria, and then Tommy assured him that everything was going to be okay. Diamond said if it ain't, he's going to walk, and it's not a threat, it's a promise. He's spitting facts. Now, speaking of walk, it looks like Claudia will be able to walk again. She survived the stabbing. She did not want to rat when Stacy Marks asked her to flip the Marquez cartel, but she will be working with the Marquez cartel. She sent a hit on Tommy and Shanti the showstopper, which backfired. They took out everyone that came in their paths. Now, speaking of paths, it looks like Stacy Marks is on the path to become the mayor, but she is also having relationship problems. Now, speaking of problem, it is a big problem for D-Mac that he was kidnapped by Jannar, under the impression that Diamond sent him to get him some work, because D-Mac took it upon himself to let Diamond know that he was on his own and ready to get back into CBI. But instead, Jannar kidnapped him. Episode 1 was a treat. That was it in a nutshell. I hope you guys enjoyed that recap. Make sure you guys go get the Stars Network app and check out episode 1, Do or Die. Hit the link in the description entitled For Season 3 to keep up with everything exclusively from Key, because looks like we're out of time for today's video. If you like today's video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe. Turn your post notification bell so you won't miss any other videos I have on Power. It's the mob, biggest mob, Key the Kid.